Okay, I think I got the microphone set up correctly. I'm trying to see through my phone. What's going on, everybody? Let me make sure that I am in shot. Yeah, I am. Let me adjust it real quick. Gotta be careful because this magnet is kind of weak. All right. Oh shit. Fuck. Thankfully, I got the case on. I can't believe I got that on camera though. Fuck. Think we should be good. All right, for sure. Let me turn off this car before I freaking waste more gas than is needed. Turn off the lights as well. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a freaking hot minute since the last upload. The last upload was about this car, the purchase of this car. Fuck, I don't even know where to really go with this video, just other than just like more of a up to date on it. A little bit about the car because I did a little bit of things to it, and there is going to be more things to come. Some plans with it, and then plans with the BRZ on how it's currently going, because I know, and hopefully most of you will know, is that my BRZ, the Motor Blue, unfortunately, I think cylinder number 4 decided to leave the chat, and yeah, so currently dealing with that. Honestly, I'm just trying to wing this video as much as I can. There's no script. It was just more of a, it's late in the empty parking lot. I'm just trying to do the best I can right now, and then just hopefully go from there. But like I said, this video is going to be kind of all over the place, just more of a up-to-date, what have I done with this car since the last upload, what's going on with the BRZ, and then my plans for this YouTube channel and this whole social media thing that I been on and off for quite some time. So further ado, let's get right into it. First things first, I do want to go into more of the WRX. If you haven't seen the previous video, this is my newly acquired 2021 WRX. I'm gonna get the STI, but in all honesty, I needed something a little bit that's more reliable in the aspect of daily driving. Yes, the STI, you can daily drive it and it'll be off handy dandy, no issues if you take care of it. But the problem was for me is the gas mileage. The fact that it's a freaking decade old motor, the EGA platform is ridiculously old in my opinion. But don't get me wrong, it's a super fun motor, super fun car. I've driven STIs before and they're super fun. Love them. I still want one. But honestly, just for the current situation that I'm in right now, it's just I've seen more. And then another thing too would be gas mileage. The WRX gets significantly more better fuel economy than the STIs. That was another factor too. But in all honesty, I just want something in a VA chassis, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, I would have been more happier with the STI, no doubt about it. But in all honesty, I'm actually still pretty happy with the VA WRX. Oh my God, I just had a brain fart. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to wing this as best as I can. Absolutely love the WRX. It is a fantastic car, especially from coming from a BRZ little 2-door coupe. Comparing it to this, it's a night and day difference. It's a huge difference in my opinion. That it is my actual first time ever owning a turbocharged car ever, so it is fantastic regardless. Enough about all that jargon. What have I done to the car since the last video? Shoot, I didn't even watch the last video, if I'm being quite honest, so I'm trying to remember on the top of my head. It was obviously, I mean, it's still bone stock, but I mean, I don't think there was tint on it. yeah, let's go ahead and go over that. So I did do tint all around, 5% all around, including the front strip. I didn't want to do the full windshield just because I didn't want to deal with the hassle of potentially with cops. Obviously, with 5%, regardless, there's still going to be an issue with the cops. But I feel like with the front windshield covering the entire thing, it would have been more of a magnet per se. But in all honesty, I just wanted just the strip. Next thing I did do, I didn't really talk about it much on Instagram, and I briefly touched on it in the last video, if I remember correctly. I did do a axle back, not a particular brand from anyone. It was just an eBay special. It was cheaper. I felt like it was the same thing as the other big brands like IAG, or not IAG, what the fuck am I saying? Faction Fab, or whoever makes axle backs for these cars. I felt like it was the same thing. And overall, I'm actually really impressed with the quality and for how much it was. I think it was like $200 for the axle back. So not a bad price at all. Honestly, couldn't really beat that. Now, obviously, you can get it a lot cheaper on Marketplace or whatever, but I just felt like couldn't really find much of a good deal for axle backs on Marketplace. Most of them were going for way above like $300-$400. Even someone was asking for like $600 for an axle back. I'm like, what the hell is that? Anyways, but eBay special axle back, and recently I did. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out for you guys. There, over here looking like a little iPod, but I did just acquire a Cobb access port not too long ago, actually about a week ago. So it is a new part to the car that I'm very most excited for, because if I'm being quite honest, this was the gateway drug. This was the main thing that I needed to actually start doing other goodies to the car. Within the next couple of weeks, I do plan on getting a J-pipe, and then in the near future, hopefully to get a intake. Now, obviously, all this talking about the WRX and talking about upgrading it and doing all those fancy jargon. Let me put this away real quick. There we go. Now, with that being said, I know it seems like I'm focusing more on the WRX than the BRZ at the moment, which in all honesty, I pretty much am. Currently at the moment where I'm sitting with the BRZ is just trying to get another motor for it. I'm looking all over the place. I am looking on Marketplace. I'm looking on even eBay for used motors and everything like that. Bro, did you know those freaking motors go for like $4,000 to $5,000? $4,000 to $5,000? It's freaking crazy. Surprised to me because everyone bashes on those motors for being slow, for being unreliable for some reason, even though in my personal opinion I beg to differ for how much mileage or miles I put on that motor. I put 183,000 miles for daily driving it consecutively for by 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, 3 years consecutively, daily driving, going up to the canyons, going on long trips. That thing took me from Frisco and back 3 separate times. So for people who are saying the BRZ F820 is not reliable, honestly, I beg to differ. It is going to take a little bit of time for me to get another motor, but hopefully sooner than later, the BRZ will be back up and running, and it will be running with this car soon, very soon. All right, let's go ahead and take you off of here. Go ahead and slap a motherfucking not LED, ND filter. Let's see what time it is. It's currently 11:50 in the afternoon. God damn. It is currently 11:50 in the afternoon. So you guys, I'm not sure if you can see that. 11:50 from the last point in the last clip. It was like around 2 in the morning. I was planning on doing another portion or like talking about another subject, but it just got super late and I was like, man, I'm freaking tired. Let me just come back to it tomorrow or later within the day, because it was fucking 2 in the morning. Got a little Starbucks, the strawberry acai lemonade, energy refresher. It's pretty good. I don't know if it has caffeine. I'm assuming it has caffeine because it says energy refresher, but that's besides the point. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about definitely is where I want to take this YouTube channel and my Instagram page. If I'm being quite honest, I have been lacking on just posting and being consistent for a while. And if I'm being quite honest, I've been really trying to be motivated to be consistent, to try uploading, to try posting, to basically everything and anything just to deal with social media. And honestly, I think I want to try to take it more serious, because if I'm being quite honest, I haven't been really taking Instagram or even YouTube serious. Now, I've been doing it just for fun, pretty much just for fun. It was just like something that was to do. I don't think that makes any sense, but it was just something to do, and it was just something that I wanted to try to see what would happen just for the first couple of videos. And if I'm being quite honest, I kind of fell out of it, and I think I kind of want to go back into it, but take it more serious. And it's more people here today. It's not just it's still in quite a empty parking lot, but not as empty as it used to be. I kind of want to try to take it serious, try to see where this could take me, just giving it a shot, just trying to see on what would happen if I actually put a little bit more effort into it for Instagram and on YouTube. Because for Instagram, I have been pretty consistent with it. My videos have been kind of all over the place for, I don't know, I think it was just more of it's all over the place for style-wise. Now, I try to go for like a clean, cinematic kind of look, but if I'm being quite honest, like for the past couple of videos and even photos, it kind of hasn't been really consistent with it, at least in my opinion. So I think I kind of just want to try to take it a little bit more serious, try to match it up with the style that I'm trying to go for, and then see where that goes. If you guys have any opinion on any of this, just let me know in the comments. I usually read the comments whenever you guys comment on the videos. So, but yeah, I just want to see on where it could really take me and see what would happen. It's honestly just more of a what could happen if I put a little bit more effort, if I take a little bit more time into it. So I just want to do a little bit more of that. I was thinking about getting a matcha, but I didn't see it on the menu, so I was too shy to ask if they had matcha, which I'm pretty sure they do. I just didn't ask. I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to upload a little bit more and as often, or I should say more often than ever before. So hopefully you guys can stick around and see what happens. I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Peace.